Show him the addendum, please.
Listen very attentively, please. Listen very carefully, please. There's so much that was said in this that I would not want to interrupt, but I want you to listen carefully and see how these people have treated the people of Biafra and continue to treat them up to this minute. So just listen carefully.
Look at the index on Kusala. Do you have it here? You see where it is mentioned about people not coming to sensitive positions in the army. So, look at the index.
He said he went to show the man with the particular page where he was looking for. He said, look at it, you will see where it is written that Igbos are not allowed to hold sensitive positions in Nigeria again. Look very well, you will see. That is what he went to show them. That is for you to understand what he's playing.
Page 71. On exhibit what? Show him exhibit 63. Page 71. Look at page 71 of exhibit 63, paragraph 42.
Yes, 42.
Can you read it?
Some people have even gone to the extent of calling for the annihilation of the North, as the Tutsis have been in Rwanda. Chief Bola Ige, for instance, has in his column in the Sunday Tribune consistently called for a genocide against the Tutsis of Nigeria, the Hausa Fulani, and the rest of Northerners. He has said, and I quote, as the Tutsis of Nigeria, the Fulani of Nigeria are likely to end up sharing the same fate with the Tutsis of Rwanda, quote closes.
Thank you.
The crimes of the North are said to be, the quote continues, that they have transformed themselves into...
Let me ask you another question.
Sorry, yes.
You have introduced the Honorable Attorney General at page 71. Is that correct?
No.
You have mentioned his name.
Yes, that we did, yes. As the author of an article in...
Did Ohaneze mention him?
No.
Does he come from Ndibo?
No.
Ohaneze. Thank you.
In the context of Hausa Fulani domination, he was mentioned, and that is the context. The paragraph 400 says...
Now, I'll go to the next question.
We are exploding the myth of northern domination in Nigeria, not over Ndibo alone.
When the Prime Minister said in Hausa, but I say it in English, which I know, Igbo, you are no longer part of Nigeria. The federal government continued immediately to treat the Igbos as non-Nigerians. Is that correct? Yes or no?
You didn't tell me when he said it. You told me to read it in the book.
Does it matter?
I read it. It does matter.
He said
because you are now asking me, my Lord, when and immediately after there was a consequence. You didn't let me read when the event took place.
He said it on the 14th of January, 1966.
The night he was killed.
Yes.
Under the oppression of an overpowering power of an Igbo officer.
Have you answered my question?
I have not heard your question, sir.
After that statement made by the overpowering power of Anuforo, which is in that book,
yes,
Nigeria, which you don't represent, continued to take Igbos as not belonging to Nigeria.
No, Igbos continued to rule Nigeria.
Next question.
Ironsi took over immediately. Was ruling Nigeria. Ironsi was ruling northern region immediately thereafter.
You know there are international airports. I'll mention them.
International?
Where planes land, airports.
Yes, yes.
There is one in Maiduguri.
Yes.
There is one in Kano.
Yes.
There is one in Abuja.
Yes.
There is Port Harcourt.
Yes.
There is Lagos.
Yes.
There is Calabar.
Yes.
There is Abuja.
Yes.
There is none.
There is Enugu. There is Owerri.
Do you understand my question?
You have not asked the question. I was completing the, what do you call it, sui generis, or the complete geography or enumeration of airports.
All right. I said international airports. There is, I've mentioned the ones in Nigeria. There is not one in Igbo land, on Ohanes and Igbo. Before 29th May.
My lord, if you are suggesting airports are placed for ethnic purposes, that's a different matter. I am not coming, my lord.
There is none.
There is none in Buraland.
Thank you.
There is none in Kwajafa.
There is no petition here by Iberaland. When they come, they will rule on it. You answer my question. There is no international airport before May 29th.
I do not know that they are supposed to be.
You don't? Good. There is a refinery in Kaduna.
Yes. Is the house of Fulani, my lord?
What? Something is worrying your head.
Yes, something is worrying my head.
You see,
you know what is worrying my head. You know what is, I am thinking of Nigeria.
You know what is worrying?
I am thinking of the ethnic Nigeria. So it's worrying my head. You are right. You are worrying my head.
My lord,
I was a general for the Nigerian army. I wasn't a general for Kaduna refinery.
Now you see the crux of the problem. This is where the problem lies. From the time after the whole war and everything happened, and they now came back to this court to address certain issues, the Igbo people were still talking about the marginalization. Other regions had international airports, but that of the Igbo land has no international airport. That is one subjugation they did against us, and they continue to do it to this moment. He also went ahead to talk about refineries. Oil refineries that is supposed to be located in Igbo land because of the proximity to these oil wells. They took oil refinery to Kaduna. You can see how far Kaduna is, and spent money on pipelines, laying pipelines and carrying this crude to Kaduna to refine. Whereas they could have done these refineries, very close to the oil wells, to reduce cost of transportation and to ease production of these oils. But they did not do that because they want to perpetually subjugate the people of Biafra. And when we continue to tell you that it is not a thing that started today, and they will not want to end it today. They will not want to allow you to be free, except you fight your way out. Some of you think it's a joke. You think it is by being peaceful that you are going to remove this strong hand that is holding you. It is not possible. We are going to continue to battle these people until our freedom is complete. We will not stop. The move have started, and we shall take it till the end. More of this confession will be coming in our next videos. We will expose these people for you to understand what they have done to our people. Up till this moment, they made seaports, international airports, building of refineries, many other very capital intensive and serious projects that would bring development and progress to the southeast. An independence to the southeast have been made an exclusive list for the federal government, and as such only the president has the capacity to give a go-ahead order for such to be built in anywhere in Nigeria. And that is why they continue to ensure that no Igbo man becomes the president, because once you have become the president, you have the power to make those changes. And if by mistake you become the president, they will terrorize and give you conditions, place you in a condition that you will be that you will not even try to help anybody in the southeast. That is what they did to Jonathan. And we were telling Jonathan at that time, focus on your people, fight for your people, do things for your people. Jonathan was busy trying to please the North because of the challenges, because of the oppression, because of, the threat sent to him. He continued to build a Niger-Area school, continued to, romance the North just to ensure that he gains favor from them, without knowing that we all know the truth about the numbers in the North. They manipulated the numbers in the North to favor them, such that they can manipulate the figures in any election to ensure that they win every election at any point. But the truth of the matter is that the Igbos are higher or highest in number in Nigeria compared to any tribe. So the Igbos should be the determining factor of anybody winning any election, any general election in Nigeria. But because of the census, they gave their side a very high number, and so they manipulate election numbers for them to continue to subjugate our people. During the time of census, if you are a southeasterner or a Biafran in the North, you are counted as part of the North. There was no religion, there was no state, there was nothing. It was just that area where you are staying, you become a member of that place. And you discover their own people during this during the census. They transported their people who are in North everywhere back, who are in the East. They transported them back to the North. And you will discover that every electionary period, there are people, they transport them back to the North. Why are they doing that? Our people need to understand the tricks these people do. And that was how they caged Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and he never did anything meaningful for his own state, Bayelsa, not to talk of the Biafra region. He was trying his best to please the North, and in the end, he didn't know that these people have just one agenda about themselves and nobody else. Today, we have seen that it is best for us to go our separate ways, and we are fighting in that light. And the way the country is structured is not very, very law abiding, such that you can go through the law and try to make things right. These people will continue to use the military and the police to subjugate you, and when you want to fight back, you need to have same or even higher firepower than these people. But if you continue to say you are doing peaceful, they will continue to subjugate you. 100, 200 years, you are still where you are. If you really want to make a change, if you really want to make a difference, follow Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.